Here's a way to maintain a connection with nature is to create your own jungle. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoy this tour and let's go. Right here, we have a golden pothos, such a classic plant. Meet Feifel, a rescue plant that was being thrown away, guys. Took it under the care and been giving it good lighting, nice water, and it's definitely didn't look like this before and definitely still growing. Right above that, we have the neon pothos. Nice bright yellow leaves, nice contrast to all the green around it. And that is Elton. This is Ziggy, the ZZ plant. Such a hardy plant, living a good life right there. Next to that one, we have the Syngonium podophyllum, the arrowhead plant right here. And this one came from Puerto Rico. It was a 1-leaf, 2-leaf cutting, I believe. And definitely is doing great. Loves the light. Got to give it a pull soon, but as you can see, it has some nice soil and it's loving life. Next to that one, we have the same arrowhead plant right there. Recently gave this a pull to climb. As you see, like this one was a 1-leaf, 2-leaf cutting, and it is just taking off, reaching for the sky, reaching for the light. Got some aerial roots growing there. Ooh wee. Definitely one of my favorite plants in the collection, and that's part of the Cubuy crew, C-U-B-U-Y, which means where you step, there is water. Loving that one right there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to show you guys, tell you guys a little bit about the plants, and if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the channel, and post those notifications for future videos as well. And down below we have a Rapidophora decursiva. This is Harlem. Ended up getting this one in New York at a plant shop and gave it some nice sequoia wood in California to, trail, crawl across. And behind this we have a Chinese evergreen aglaonema, another rescue plant that was being thrown away. So it's been doing good. I've been giving it some good light, some watering. They're a little bit tricky, but beautiful indeed. Put that right back there. Seems to be loving that medium light back there. And right above that we have the lemon lime maranta prayer plant. Lovely veination on the stripes and just looks like it could glow in the dark. One of my favorite plants. And right above that we have the red maranta prayer plant, and that is Gombai. That is the name. Oh man, this false galaxy Aurelius, I think it is. I've been trying over and over with that one plant right there, but can't seem to get the trick. Another one right here, the aglaonema. That is Olaf back there. Again, trying with the aglaonemas. We have here a philodendron. What is this one? Philodendron goldii, and that is Lola right there, leaning towards the light. Back there we have a Dracaena that was gifted, a philodendron Birkin that is not doing too well, but trying my best to take good care of it. Above that we have a philodendron silver sword, one of 4 that I have. Something about the silver leaves that just keeps me getting more. Right behind that we have an Epipremnum Cebu blue, just climbing up the bamboo pole, and that is doing great right where it is. So this was filmed late August, and I do plan on doing an updates video in the winter and tell you guys all about the current conditions of the plants. And this one right here is Cosmos, the philodendron white knight. That yeah, it's doing okay. Doing my best, and still at it. Right behind here we have another Aglaonema rescue plant. It definitely has taken off. It had a few leaves when I found it. It was being thrown out, and it is doing marvelous right there. And check those leaves out. Gotta love that. Definitely learning as you go along. When you get new plants in the collection, you do your research, and then you just initiate and take action on what you learned. And I'm still learning about plants, and any tips you guys want to help me out, comment down below. I'd love to hear your feedback and your experience. There's another silver sword right there. As I told you, I got 4 of them. We have a peperomia. I have a few of those as well. Back there we have the aluminum plant that is still holding strong. We have we have Bella here, the parlor palm, I believe. Have had a few of those, haven't had much luck, but still trying. And we have here a variegated ivy, just hanging out, leaning towards the sun. Here's an interesting ficus bengalensis allele. It's got those strappy leaves. One of the only ones I have. Right here is just a cutting of some pothos that I got. And right here trailing, not too sure what that one was. The Bonnie plant right here, I just haven't had much luck with spider plants. And that is what's left of one of them that I've had. That one there is the Ficus Benjamin, doing really well right there. And the Begonia maculata, just hanging out there, enjoying the light. And we have, that is one of my favorites there, so unique with the plants, with the polka dot. And right here we have a Begonia Rex back here. Philodendron, believe, mini Congo, red Congo back there. A Aglaonema firecracker plant that I got from Etsy shop. A green escape. Next to that we have another begonia. Down below, the spider plant. And we have a Tribui moonlight that I have been working with, trying to do my best with it. I think it's drying out too quick, and definitely got to change the soil and pot on that. Right here we have Lao Su, the Palea UFO plant. I think it's also called friendship plant. Right above that we have Jack here, a mini philodendron white princess. Oh, gotta fix that one. And behind that we have some more cuttings of Syngoniums, mini Tradescantii, and a little close-up. Have jars everywhere with cuttings. And yeah, this one here came in a 2-inch pot. I have it in a nice Nightmare Before Christmas Jack pot. Right above that one is the Rapidophora tetrasperma that I got from a rescue plant as well. Check out those colors. Alright, and this is Gaga back here, the Monstera siltepecana. And yeah, gotta definitely still working with that one. One of my favorites down here is the Black Pagoda lipstick plant. Recently just got another one of those. And down below we have the Dracaena sandarina. I named it Aladdin. And this monster right here was grown from a seed. His name is Bob because it gave its first leaf on Bob Marley's birthday. And don't laugh at that moss pole. That was my very first moss pole I have ever made. Alright, let's keep this plant party going before we head outside. See all those plants in unity. Up here we have Bezkoi, the goldfish lipstick plant. It's been giving me some trouble, but doing my best. And next to that you see Rapunzel, just trailing all the way down, looking nice and pretty. This is Rasta, the string of pearls. Loving the sky view throughout the day. In the distance we see a Monstera siltepecana. Doing my best in learning about that one. I believe this one is a Ripsalis. Next to that, a Syngonium albo, and Oxalis just leaning towards the light, Philodendron moonlight. And I'll try to go a little bit slower. Next updates video I'll try to do in December and show you guys a little bit slower. And we have here a Philodendron Pink Princess, Philodendron Mickens, and I've had this for quite a while. Started off as a starter plant, and I don't know, guys, I need some help with this Mickens situation. My goal is to master the Philodendron Mickens. I've had so many different ones, and still trying. Dust yourself off and try again, right? There's the original OG Pink Princess, Ophelia. And next to that we have Chimba, Philodendron Florida Beauty. We have here Exodus, Philodendron Vidatum, and recently gave this one a moss pole. I love the leaf shape of that one. And down here we have the Thainos, the golden pothos from got them in from Puerto Rico. This is, I believe, the parallel plant. No longer with us. I didn't do too well with that one. You see a Birkin. I did film this on a different day, and this didn't make it. I think that was an Oxalis. Right above that, Philodendron Pink Princess. And we see, leaning towards the light, the Begonia Sinbad, bad to the bone. Flowering. See a gold dust plant back there. And on this bottom shelf, I keep a lot of the Dracaenas. This is a, I believe, a lemon lime Dracaena. We see a baby tears back there, along with a let's see here, in front of that one is a Philodendron Brazil. Oh, gotta fix that, and definitely gotta upgrade these homemade poles. At one point, you know, was just getting started, and did my best with what I had. And that's that one. That's Jesus, the Philodendron Brazil. Back here we have Dracaena White Jewel, my favorite species. Learning how to grow these. A Cristata back there, hanging out. And up here we have Calathea orbifolia. We have a Cissus discolor right here, and that Cissus just finds a way to climb any which way. It actually grew through the shelf there. I had to adjust it. This is a cute little Calathea. I forgot the name of it. That's Harmony. This is the Domino Peace Lily hanging out. That's Shiva, the long Hindu rope. And next to that is Money Tree, that Plata that's overwatered it for sure. I don't think that's not gonna make it. And down here we have an olive tree that wasn't doing so well. In the distance, the Scindapsus, some Mandula pothos, the Chinese evergreen, the rescue plant I showed you guys earlier, some coleus that was started from seed. We have here the fiddle leaf fig, one of two that I have. It's finicky, that's its name, finicky. And we have a philodendron silver sword, along with the philodendron fuzzy petiole. And this plant just doesn't push that leaf out. It's had like 3 or maybe 4 leaves that just dwindle away. Not sure what I'm doing wrong for that leaf not to push out. We have a Snow Queen pothos. Recently potted 2 of them together. And in this pot here, we have, this pot was another rescue plant that someone left behind in the foyer. So I decided to take it under the care. It's really doing really good. I think it's a jade pothos. And it's really growing along really well. Down here we have another coleus, and we have this plant, a mini rhododendron, that again, another rescue plant that they were just getting rid of, and I just took it under my care. Another Snow Queen plant. This is Bird of Paradise that I found that nobody wanted. This is a part of a willow tree that dried up. Went to the Boston Common and got that, and these are part of the Bonnie plant that I didn't do too well with. This is an Epipremnum Cebu Blue from Puerto Rico that I brought back, and a Bonnie plant cutting. Struggled with the Bonnie plant for sure. This is a what is that one? That was summer. That was it's not coming to me. A China doll plant. The next one was a pothos and pearls and jade that I recently repotted there. And we're gonna take a look at the shelves here that were from IKEA. You see a lot of them are empty because of I like to keep the plants outside. This is another neon pothos, a snake plant, Spidey. This is Sir William Wallace, the peacock plant, and another rescue fern. Doing my best to keep that one alive. A jade cutting that was gifted. This is a Syngonium Maria, a fern right there, a staghorn fern, and this yucca. Oh, gotta push that a little bit more towards. Oh, there's the philodendron moonlight I was telling you about right there, and the pearls and jade. This yucca plant, another rescue plant that nobody wanted. So telling you, anybody do the same thing as I do. If anybody don't want the plants, you'll take them under your care. This is how you grow your collection. And this is cuttings from the Monstera Swiss cheese plant. That is Hawk back there, the philodendron brandy, a umbrella tree back there. Philodendron brandiatum is doing really well. Loving the window. That's an asparagus fern. Loves water. This is cuttings from Puerto Rico that I brought back as well. Be seeing a Puerto Rico video soon. And Philodendron Brazil from a rescue plant that was being overwatered, so I took it and put it in water for now. Another plant I was struggling with is a Swiss cheese plant, so put them in water for now until I figure things out. And this is another Philodendron Silver Sword. This is the original, the first one. And in the middle, something happened. I think it was during the winter that I lost some leaves, but I'm going to try to do much better with the watering this winter. We have a global pothos there that I struggled with. That's what survived. A Bonnie plant cutting, Syngonium Wendelanii, another Dracaena. I got that one from IKEA. And this is one of 2 rattlesnake plants. Has to be my top 3 favorite plants to take care of. It's super easy going. Love the way it just grows, and the patterns on it is just super unique. I've seen this plant 3 feet tall at a Federal Reserve Bank in Boston, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite plants there. And down here is the Palea section. We have the Golden Gate Variegata, I believe, and we have some more Aglaonemas living in water. Doing my best to do any kind of support that I can with them. Those are peperomias, not Paleas, peperomias. And we have here Allen, a Alocasia Watsanaski, I believe. This is Landon, named after one of my favorite reggae artists, Landon McNamara. I found that in the lobby of the apartment complex. This is Paraíso, the philodendron Paraíso Verde. I like to call him Kobe. I definitely gotta extend that moss pole down there, but it does like growing right where it is. This is Villalba, a philodendron rubescens that I brought back from Puerto Rico, and definitely likes to push out many leaves with the proper light. I had it in low light for a while, wasn't doing so well, and that was a Syngonium, along with this Alocasia Dragon. That's magic right there. A rescue plant, another one that I got. That is Pixar. I named the plant. That's another pink-stemmed Aglaonema living in water, and these are cuttings from plants that really weren't doing so well, and I just put them in water again until I figured things out. That's an avocado plant grown from a seed, doing really well, receiving that sky view from the east-facing window. And yeah, I did go ahead and put those guys all together, show you guys in the next video. And these are the plants living by the window. That's, I believe, an African spear plant, cristata heart-shaped cactus, a ficus teneki, a Christmas cactus blooming. Check that out. And love and life right there. Behind that we have a tiger jaw and another cactus plant, and this is the ficus. That was a Belize. This is the teneki. Get them confused sometimes. And yeah, this is some of the plants that are living by the window. The jade plant there, the Hoya that I got from Puerto Rico, and this is the plant back there, the split rock. That plant, don't water it, I'm telling you, doesn't like water. I've lost a couple due to overwatering. And right here is this section of plants that are doing pretty well due to the light that it's receiving, watering them regularly. I know that I'm going to have to slow it down in the winter. It's another fiddle leaf fig there, Zimbabwe. Next to that is Sabrina, the painted lady. More to come. Alright, hope you guys enjoying this tour so far. A lot of plants, right? You know why? Because plants are my soil mates. Anyone else relate out there? I know that having plants has really taught me to have mindfulness, balance, and above all, patience. What does having plants teach you? All right, let's open up this door to the plant party. Should have brought the disco ball. Well, this is the east facing window right here, and I do enjoy having the plants outside in the spring and summer, and winter is upon us and fall, and they're all going inside. And I'll give you guys a little slower video next time, and let me know if you guys want to see a specific video. I'll do my best. Right here we have a Boston fern, right behind that a rescue bromeliad, a begonia, an epipremnum amplissimum back there. I can't wait to show you an update of that one. It's about 3 feet tall. Not even kidding. Right here we have an epipremnum variegata albo, really doing well. A begonia rosy, I believe. Yeah. A nice rose bush next to that. Gold dust plant, yellow and green variegation there. And we have the bear paw plants, which I ended up unrepotting and repotting back into a little bit bigger sized pots. And right here, check this groovy, funky plant. I had to have that. That is a propeller plant, actually. And right down here is one of the spider plants that actually is doing pretty well, keeping up with the watering. Put it in some nice soil. Next to that, we have a bonsai tree, a couple of them. Right here, we have a snake plant, a moonshine. As soon as I repotted it, started giving me some new growth. Got that on Etsy. Next to that is the trailing jade, the crassula, the trailing jade, and the aglaonema you saw earlier. We have a burrow's tail. Watching the water on that one, really sensitive with water, but loving that. One of my favorite monstrose plants. I love the way that grows. Next to that we have a lemon lime philodendron there. Back here we have cuttings from Puerto Rico, syngonium baby plants. We have a nice succulent plant back there, another Micken philodendron, a Dieffenbachia, rescue bonsai plant right there that I've been working with, learning a lot about that. Some dracaenas, the lemon lime, limelight, and a Christmas cactus back there, waiting for that one to bloom. Some begonias just hanging out down here. I bring them outside as well, and no plant too big or too small to treat them with some nice extra bright light. We have a syngonium pink illusion, the dracaena again. Oh, I see the bird's nest fern. Took a little spill there. We have a jade plant back there. I do have a repotting video I want to put up about the mandula plants. And a windy day today knocked it over. We have a ray of sunshine, I believe it's called, the dracaena, one of my favorite species. And the calunky, the calunky, I love saying that word, one of my absolute favorites. A dog's tongue, super fluorescent lights. You have the quadricolor agave plant there, with the monstera, with the lemon lime philodendrons and the mican just hanging out there. We have Salem, the Tradescantii zebra plant, the wandering dude. This is another rescue bromeliad with a lemon button fern, I believe, and a nice nerve plant next to that one. This is the Stromenti trio star, doing well when I remember to water it. Doing much better and being more mindful about that. This is an arrangement of succulents that I potted up. One of my favorite, most awesome plants there is the bubblegum plant there, the Tradescantii Nanook. This one here, I thought it was a linearis Hoya, but it was a Ripsalis of some sort there. We got Harry and Marv hanging out, Dracaena marginata. We have a snake plant there, Monty, and back there some more rescue snake plants. Some rick-rack cactus, fishtail cactus, I believe. Next to that, we have a beautiful plant. Slipping my mind here. We have reggae, the Ficus altissima, one of my favorite plants. Watering that plant almost every other day, getting some about 4 hours of direct sunlight a day. And yeah, what do you guys think? Definitely a plant party, right? All right, we'll head back inside to check out some more plants. This one, named it Yoda, one of giant bird of paradise, a Strelitzia form. In the corner, I have a rescue plant, Dracaena fragrance Massigiana, and standing nice and tall is one of the original plants that my girlfriend and I had, and Olivia the plant whisperer, hopefully you'll meet her soon. That was Loki, and that is the IKEA greenhouse with some alocasias that didn't do too well. And over here is a little device that I use to carry plants around when they need to be watered. This is the Calathea network, and an ivy, and a set of stickers here in which I wanted to do some cartoons with the plants, kind of skits and role play. And we have Shaka, the Alocasia wentii, an African spear, and a green bucket where I keep the rainwater. And this is the general area where we keep plant supplies, pest control stuff, pots, soil, vacuum cleaner. That's another golden pothos that Olivia designed. Halloween theme, and all the artwork you see there on the walls was done by my beautiful and talented girlfriend that supports my crazy plant collection. Alright, check out Rafiki, the beautiful Monstera pinipartita, and just decided not to grow in the middle, but Larry the llama up there is holding it down. Beautiful leaves. I definitely will tell you when it needs water. And usually this plant setup we have here is filled with more plants, but they're currently in the video outside. Not sure the name of this one, but definitely gave me the Jurassic vibes. This is the Regal Shield, one of two that we have, and another little plant, not sure the name of it, but looked awesome, so I got it. And here's a propagation station with random cuttings of different plants. The wandering dude, the reflector is finally reflecting. I didn't do so well in soil and decided to grow the roots out in water and really did well. Next, little frog back there without any pots in it at the moment, but we have here a philodendron heartleaf plant. Next to that, the philodendron Brazil, and a geostar plant. Can't wait till that grows bigger. And this is the whalers, the Monstera deliciosa. Behind that is a rescue snake plant, and right along the windowsill you'll see more plants as well. And this is what it looks like from the distance. An orchid that didn't do so well, but definitely still around taking care of it. This is the philodendron red sun, Liddy. I brought it near a window, and since then it has been pushing out new leaves. And next to that, we have the philodendron Salome, aka Sylvester Stallone. And again, giving it bright light, it became less leggy. Did cut this a few times and activated new growth throughout the summer, and seems to be really happy where it is, and bringing it outside when we can. We have an oxalis triangulus, Sully, the Epipremnum cebu blue, really trailing, has given us good growth throughout the summer season. And Moana, the Monstera deliciosa. This is the showstopper. Next to that is Winter, the Ficus burgundy. And yeah, that just about wraps everything up, guys. I hope you guys felt inspired to get some plants and really fill your space with positive vibes, as that is the goal when plant collecting, is continuing to learn and stay close to nature. See you on the next one.